Welcome to another incredible episode of Country Nights. I am your host, Jessica Bloom. We are down here again in Latonia, Kentucky with our friends at the Roost. We've been shopping all morning and having the best coffee in town. On today's show, we're going to talk to a small town girl that has done more in her 19 years alive than most of us ever do. She got signed to her very first deal at 17 and has been writing since she was a child. Today, you are going to meet Lakelin Lemmings. Before we sit down with Lakelin, though, we're going to get the show started right with Brice killed the man.
Breaking news tonight. Multiple reports confirm a local man to have gone missing under mysterious circumstances. Authorities urge
they'll never find the body. She didn't leave a trace. You never know she's guilty, judging by the smile on her face. But ain't nobody seen it. The case is gone cold. It ain't much of a secret when everybody knows she killed the man. I swear she did, and she's gonna get away with it. Ain't on the run, but there's evidence. You know she left some fingerprints. People say I look like him, but I completely different. She buried him, married me. She killed the man I used to be. She knew what she was doing. It didn't even hurt. Now there's flowers growing where there used to be just dirt. I know he ain't coming back. No, it ain't a shallow grave. He closed his eyes, he saw the light. Now he's in a better place. She killed the man, I swear she did, and she's gonna get away with it. Ain't on the run, but there's evidence. You know she left some fingerprints. Yeah, people say I look like him, but I completely different. She buried him, married me. She killed the man I used to be. Put him out of his misery. She killed the man, I swear she did. She's gonna get away with it. Ain't on the run, but there's evidence. You know she left some fingerprints. Yeah, people say I look like him, but I completely different. She buried him, married me, killed the man I used to be. I used to be.
Oh, sorry guys. I was busy shopping. Look at how cute this stuff is. But while I'm busy, I guess we'll get back to the show and you guys can get on with Spencer Hatcher when she calls me cowboy.
When she calls me baby and we're all alone, well, that's a good sign. What's on her mind is getting close. And when she calls me darling, all wrapped up in my arms, and we're dancing in the kitchen candlelight, I can feel her coming on. One kiss, one song at a time. But when she calls me cowboy, lets her hair fall down, boy, gets that look in her eye, says I better hold on tight. It's gonna be a good night. When she turns out the lights, that's her way of saying I need you right now, boy. When she calls me cowboy. That wild little smile of hers knows how to rope me in. She can knock me right out of my boots with one touch of her hand. She comes walking down the hall in my old resistor and not much of anything else. There ain't no question why I call her mine. I can't help myself. And when she calls me cowboy, lets her hair fall down, boy, gets that look in her eye, says I better hold on tight. It's gonna be a good night. When she turns out the lights, that's her way of saying I need you right now, boy. When she calls me cowboy. Yeah, when she calls me cowboy and lets her hair fall down, boy, she gets that look in her eyes, says I better hold on tight. It's gonna be a good night. When she turns out the lights, that's her way of saying I need you right now, boy. Oh, when she calls me cowboy. Yeah, when she calls me cowboy.
Hey guys, welcome back to another incredible episode of Country Nights. I am your host, Jessica Bloom, and on this episode we have an incredible guest artist, Lakelin Lemmings. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
I am so excited to have you on. It is miserable here. I'm in Kentucky. Is it absolutely miserable in Tennessee as well?
It is currently like 30 degrees in Tennessee, so I would say pretty miserable. It's currently not raining, so that's a good sign, but yes, it's freezing.
So how much time did you spend in Nashville? I know you're from Tennessee, so you're not too far out.
Yes, so I'm from West Tennessee, so I'm about 2.5 hours from Nashville. But growing up, obviously, being that close, we would still come and visit the zoo and the mall and those kinds of things. And then when I was 12 years old, I actually started coming up here to write songs. So I've been coming here a long time.
That's incredible. So you knew at a very early age, this is what you wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. I think I started singing in church and stuff, when I was like a toddler. But when I was 6 years old, I started going to voice lessons, and I caught the bug. My voice teacher was actually an artist as well, and she invited me to come sing at some of her shows, and yeah, it was over from there.
Now, do you have a lot of artists that I talk to, they're surrounded by music. Did you have that growing up? Is your family also into music as you are?
Yes, so my dad is actually a guitar player. He played in a band back in the day and toured all over. And I'm actually reason he quit the band. So, I have a kid on the way. Maybe we should, settle down, get a stable job. So I crushed his dream, but then we chased it together. So
I was going to say, little did he know that he just had to wait a few years and he was going to be right.
It's all full circle, and it's great. It worked out the way God intended.
That's funny. Is your mom musically inclined, or did it just come from?
No. So my dad has this saying. He's like, she can carry a tune in a bucket. Her bucket's just real small. So
That is me. And my bucket has holes in it. It's
okay, but at least you have a bucket. You know,
it's true. I have talents. Singing is not one of them.
that's okay.
I heard that you have some other talents. That you're an incredible writer as well.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know who told you that, but and no, I do love to write. Like I said, I've been writing since before I was 12, but I started coming to Nashville to write when I was 12. It's just a creative way to express, how you're feeling. I was always homeschooled, so it was just what I did in my spare time.
Yeah. How do you, I mean, you're super young, in general. I'm sure life on the road kind of ages you a little bit mentally, but how have you handled going through everything? Especially, I mean, you signed at 17 and, you've been doing shows and touring. How do you handle that at such a young age?
I mean, this is really all I've ever known, so I've never really known anything different, but I think how I stay grounded and how I deal with it all is I have an amazing family that we've kind of talked about already, and they really humble me and keep me grounded. I also have amazing friends that are just so supportive, and when days are tough, I just call them up. I'm like, okay, tell me about your day, because I'm done hearing about mine. But yeah, I have a great support system. I have an amazing fans, and they support me as well. It's honestly, I cannot complain. It's been pretty great.
It sounds like, too, you carry through, you talk about your friends and your family and everything. I kind of want to touch on, actually, the song that we are going to play for you, Parking Lot. And it sounds like, it's exactly how I grew up, just good hometown fun, whether you're gathered in a parking lot, a field, you just have people who are good country people around you. So I'd love to talk a little bit about how this song came about, if you have any fun stories behind it, and then I'd love to get into it. So
yeah, so Parking Lot, it was inspired by me and Ash Bowers and Tiffany Goss. It was my first time writing with them. We went into the room and we sat down, and we were actually going to plan to write like a love song. And I was, I think, 16 at the time. And I hadn't really experienced a whole lot of love, but they were like, so like, what do you do in your hometown? Where do y'all go on dates or, whatever. And I'm like, well, we all just kind of hang out in a parking lot, and as you do in a small town. So they were like, we love that. And so we sat down. I was like, well, you kind of fall in love, you break up, you throw the football around, listen to music, you do all those things in a parking lot in a small town. So, and it came out, I think we wrote it within maybe an hour. So yeah.
Are you talking about real life? It's what you do.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about realistic stuff and things that you've gone through and for personal experience, it's pretty easy.
Well, that's incredible. And I can't wait to hear it. So let's get into it. I'd love for you to introduce it.
Yeah, I'm Lakelin Lemmings, and this is my new song, Parking Lot.
Sunburn fade on the blacktop. Potholes been there for years. Watching cars going by, country songs up high. First kiss, a long list of everything that happens in a parking lot in a small town. Friday right around sundown, you show up and show out, 'cause there's nothing else to do. You win friends, you lose some, you fall in love and you break up. When you're 16, your world spins around.
Welcome back. I hope y'all enjoyed that music video as much as I did. I love a good hometown story. It really sounds like you grew up a lot like I did. I mean, you can't beat that, just hometown living.
You really can't. I'm very thankful that I grew up in a small town with an amazing community like I did.
That's pretty incredible. So let's talk about, where can we find you? What else are you doing? What do you have coming out? You're a mover and a shaker, so.
You can find me anywhere at Lakelin Lemmings, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, all that. I have a lot of great things coming up. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. Have a lot of great things planned. I have an EP coming out in February. Looking forward to that. So yeah, make sure you follow me so you'll know when that comes out.
Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, and I'm rooting for you. It's going to be an incredible 2026, and on we go. So, thank you. And next up, we have Clark Hill and One More Beer. I'll see you in a little bit.
I've been grinding all week, just working that 9 to 5. Trying to make ends meet, but you know I'm barely getting by. And I can't wait for the weekend when I walk right in that dive. A little Merle on the jukebox, you know I'm gonna play him all night. And I say 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer, 4. Bartender knows I'll be back for more. When things going wrong, don't you know you gotta make it right. 5 beer, 6 beer, maybe 7. Getting my buzz in a honky-tonk heaven. The band's just starting, so we're gonna be here all night. She left me as she said goodbye. She almost made this country boy cry, but I knew where I was gonna be tonight. She can't take this away from me. She let me go and set me free. If she could see me now, I'm looking pretty neon bright. Everybody says 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer, 4. Bartender knows I'll be back for more. When things going wrong, don't you know you gotta make it right. 5 beer, 6 beer, maybe 7. Getting my buzz in a honky-tonk heaven. The band's just starting, so we're gonna be here all night. Everybody says 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer, 4. Bartender knows I'll be back for more. When things going wrong, don't you know you gotta make it right. 5 beer, 6 beer, maybe 7. Getting my buzz in a honky-tonk heaven. The band's just starting, so we're gonna be here all night. Everybody says 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer, 4. Bartender knows I'll be back for more. When things going wrong, don't you know you gotta make it right. 5 beer, 6 beer, maybe 7. Getting my buzz in a honky-tonk heaven. The band's just starting, so we're gonna be here all night.
I don't know where your pants are.
What am I gonna do? Killed that. Thanks, bro.
We are so happy that you decided to spend your day with us. Thank you so much to the Roost. This is Country Nights. I am your host, Jessica Bloom. We are going to leave you with one more song, though. This is 2 Lane Summer and Until I Met You.
I had all but given up. My jaded heart just had enough. Didn't think I was meant for love till one night out of the blue, you opened up my eyes. You let me up inside. Girl, you brought me back to life. Heaven knows where I'd be if I didn't have you. I was a rolling stone on the road to nowhere. I was a shot in the dark, didn't think I had a prayer. You saved me, you gave me something real that I can hold on to. I was lost till I found you. You were the missing piece that makes my life complete. I was blind, but now I see what I was born to do. You are my guiding light, the sunshine in my sky. You're a million reasons why I'll never be who I was before you. I was a rolling stone on the road to nowhere. I was a shot in the dark, didn't think I had a prayer. You saved me, you gave me something real that I can hold on to. I was lost till I found finally found forever. Better late than never. Yeah, everything's better now. I was a rolling stone on the road to nowhere. I was a shot in the dark, didn't think I had a prayer. You saved me, you gave me something real that I can hold on to.